Hi, the title of this video is Fear is Suffering. Stop being afraid. Your fears are destructive. To be afraid is to be deeply pessimistic. Nothing positive will ever come out of this state. The only result you will obtain by having allowed fear to take hold of you is precisely to attract to you everything you fear. It is fear that makes things go wrong, that causes the body to weaken and the mind to freeze and lose all its creativity. Reject fear. Keep in yourself the certainty that sooner or later everything will be fine. You have the resources within yourself to refuse fear. Refuse to submit to this negative emotion. Fear must be overcome and replaced with complete trust in your own intuition. There is nothing to be scared of. Feel your inner child who wants to live and laugh. Reassure this child. Tell him that only the life force that animates him is important. Also, tell him that anything trying to scare him is just trickery, deceit, lies. Tell this child to be brave and keep faith, because even when everything seems to be going wrong, a new path will open before him. Observe the fear that is within you. All the false securities you have erected to calm your fears blur your vision. You live in a thick fog. In order for self-observation to take place, it is necessary to identify and definitively discard these false securities. It is simply passive observation of yourself. You will recognize fear because you already know it. Don't distract. Look straight in the face. Watch it in its entirety. Observe fear without the intervention of thought. Discover the place it takes. Look again. You will find that fear is generated by thought. I am afraid of what my colleague will say about me because I want to be looked upon with favor by my boss. It's the thought that produces this fear. I am afraid that the pain of yesterday will come back tomorrow. It is a movement of thought there too. I am afraid of becoming poor because of the economic crisis. It is a mechanism of thought again. How does thought have the power to generate fear? Thought feeds fear through a process of words association with situations that only exist in the projection of thought. It is this projection artificially synthesized by thought and which is not in the tangible reality of being, which will serve as a nourishing substrate for the sinister tree of fear, which grows within your interiority until it colonizes it completely. Fear is a colonizer of being. It feeds on the frenetic and incessant movement of thought. When the branches of the tree of fear have taken possession of every corner of your interiority, you no longer belong to yourself. You belong to your own thought system, which itself responds pathologically and constantly to stimuli bombarded from the outside. These external stimuli will always exist and will be more and more numerous and intense. Consenting to them entering you and trusting them with the keys to your interiority is like entrusting your life to a predator. Outwardly, you seem alive, but inside you are dead. How to remove fear? If you manage to look carefully at the role of thought in generating fear, and do so without the intervention of the same thought, then fear disappears on its own. You will have succeeded in uprooting the sinister tree of fear. Fear can be irretrievably eradicated through sincere and diligent self-observation without thought intervening. Thought should only intervene in the area of knowledge, the accumulation and management of skills. Thought must serve you. It is not intended to take control of your being. Cleanse your interiority so you can eliminate your fear. To be able to observe your interiority and identify with clarity the fear that colonizes it, it is necessary to carry out an interior cleaning on several levels. At the intellectual level, develop your analytical sense, sharpen your listening skills, learn to assess situations objectively, and don't accumulate useless and toxic information from the internet, the media, or those around you. At the physiological level, listen to your body. Rest, breathe properly, stand up straight and keep moving. At the psychic level, beware of your agitated ego, which will sometimes dictate self-destructive behavior. It is an entry point to external conditioning. Replace your ego with your intuition. Once your interiority has been cleaned, you will feel your consciousness transformed. The sinister tree of fear will have disappeared because its roots will have been deprived of their substrate, namely a chaotic thought animated by the hysterical outside. What about physical fear? Does thought play a role in it? Here are some examples of physical fears. The fear that prevents you from getting on the edge of the tracks when a train passes at full speed to prevent you from being caught. The fear that keeps you from crossing a highway to avoid being run over. Or the fear that makes you run away from a rabid dog to save you from being attacked. In these examples, it is the instinct of preservation of the being that is expressed. It is a healthy self-protection reaction that generates driving energy, allowing you to act effectively in order to preserve your physical integrity. It is not fear, it is your life instinct that watches over you, and thought doesn't come into it. In conclusion, by allowing yourself this profound experience, which consists of sincere and careful observation of yourself, your fear will disappear on its own. You are thus transforming your consciousness to make it more powerful than ever. Your discernment will be increased. Your decisions will be more rational. Your time intelligently used and your energy preserved. You move from a superficial, restless, self-destructive state to an intelligent, intuitive, creative state. You will discover in yourself treasures of inspiration and creativity that you didn't even suspect. Your ability to learn, concentrate, and process new knowledge will be at its peak, because simply your mind will have become peaceful and quiet again. Your pacified interiority will no longer leave any room for fear. Below the video, you will find links in order to book a coaching session, to subscribe to our newsletter, and to visit our website and discover all our services. Feel free to share this video and hit thumbs up if you enjoyed it. To not miss the next videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking on the subscribe button and then on the bell icon. Thank you, and remember, as Jiddu Krishnamurti says in the book Education and the Significance of Life, fear blocks the intelligent understanding of life.